Hello, I'm Gauri Grace. My student number is 2210-4210. Today we are diving into Sustainable Development Goal 4, which aim to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunity for all. Within this broad goal, I will focus specifically on the role of mental health education in addressing mental health across adolescence, because quality education is not just about the academic learning, it also focuses the holistic development of individual, which inclusive their mental well-being and emotional health. Promoting holistic development through mental health education is crucial. Adolescents face challenges like academic pressure, social issues, and personal struggling. Mental disorder can leading to several outcomes, such as suicide, which is very bad. We don't want that. So the quality education must address this issue to prepare individuals as emotionally healthy and well-rounded people. Counseling foster well-being, provide essential coping strategies and emotional skills. Emotionally and healthy individual can perform better academically, and this also can boost social development. As we know, the healthy people are more productive and they can engage in their community, can contribute to overall productive and economic growth. And counseling education varies widely around the world. In some countries, the development of psychological counseling education is very mature. For example, the Finland includes mental health support in its comprehensive student welfare package, and the UK has engaged with the mental health service into their education system. In others, this is still space for growth. For example, although China's mental health education is still developing, there is shortcomings in terms of the coverage and the quality. Through reading the literature, I identify three major issues that global mental health education faces. The first one is neglect of mental health. Mental health often receives insufficient attention and funding, leading to inadequate services. The second one is care disparities. There is significant difference in mental health care quality and access between the rich and the poor countries, and even in the country within the country, the resources are unevenly distributed, especially the rural and the remote area. The last one is low treatment coverage. Despite the high popular mental health issue, many people do not receive necessary care. Programs often fail to address the diverse needs of students from different backgrounds. And there are several gaps in the mental health education. In terms of resources allocation, there is often a lack of proper facilities and resources, such as counseling labs and library with relative material. Government spending on mental health in most of the country consider fall far short of what is needed. Many schools lack of professional counselors, and existing school counselors often do not have adequate training. As for the curriculum and training, there is significant gap in integrating mental health education into standard curriculum. As we know, some teachers just to teach the student in their own class. The content of psychology is easily influenced by the teacher's values. So the school really carry out systematic psychological training. In terms of the inclusivity and the cultural attitude, counseling services are more accessible in urban area, leaving the rural population undersurveyed, and the program often do not cater the specific need of minority group, such as LGBTQ students and the student with special needs. Stressing these gaps is essential for achieving the goal of SDG 4. Ensure that all students have access to high-quality counseling service can help reduce educational inadequacy and promote better mental health outcome. And in light of the inadequate of mental health education, I propose a key challenge. It's the unequal distribution of resources, which results in the population with the highest psychological challenges have the highest demand for mental health care, but the least access to mental health counseling education, because maybe the daily lives of these kind of people, these kind of adolescents are filled with great financial pressure and the family responsibilities. Academic pressure also distract them from the mental health. In addition, these problems often do not receive enough social attention. Lack of supportive networks, implicit psychological problems are difficult to detect. A lack of resources and professionals prevent them from accessing essential mental health services and education. The prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of adolescent mental disorders is global priority. Addressing this issue is crucial to advancing SDG 4, as it ensures that all the students have to address the supportive educational environment that foster academic and personal growth. And this issue also tied to the broader global program. First, it highlights the unequal distribution of resources. Underdeveloped regions and poor people receive far fewer resources in adolescence, in education and health care compared to the developed area, and many countries lack of effective mental health support. The second is to connect to the global social-economic inequality. Economic pressure and social instability raise mental health issues, worsened by poor families and communities' lack of necessary support and resources. Third, culture, prejudice, and social discrimination are also global issues, and there are still significant misconceptions and stigma around the mental health issue in many places, prevent the people from seeking help. Research shows that the people's mental health and many common mental disorders are determined by variety of social, economic, physical environment and at different stage of life. The poor are particularly affected, and those in the middle of the social classes also can be affected. So our policymaker must consider inequalities when planning strategies to address the barriers to care. and improve access to quality counseling service and mental health education can have a good impact on individuals, schools, and communities. For the student, they can receive better emotion support, leading to improved academic outcome and overall well-being. School can become safer and more supportive, foster a positive environment, and our communities benefit from the healthier, more active youngs ready to contribute positively to society. And as we know, school is the vital component of the children's and adolescent mental health system. There are four innovative approaches, namely positive psychological-based story reading, the mental for the mindfulness-based intervention in schools, the computer demanded communication, and the gamified education. In my opinion, the first method is the best way to conduct the psychological education for adolescents under the condition of uneven regional mental health education resources. As we can see, the researchers investigate the effect of story reading intervention over the period of time. It does works, and the adolescent can reduce the depression, anxiety, and they will feel more positive. And I think the easiest way is the best way, and as we know, the positive mental health story are readily available and do not require the advanced teaching equipment. The teacher can easily use their method for mental health counseling, and at the same time, the story can be shared, and the teacher in different resources can get the good educational resource through sharing. Very easy, and that's all. In summary, addressing inequitable disparities in resources allocation for mental health education is crucial to achieving sustainable development goal 4. The simple act of reading positive stories in school can help teenagers reduce the psychological stress and have a healthy mind. These are the references I used, and thank you for listening.